welcome back to another video on my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today we're going to do a design featuring these two polishes, one by Madam Glam in the color Electric Blue, and the other by D&D in the shade Niagara Falls, number 547. And for our base, we are going to build it up with Phoenix Nail Co. Builder in a Bottle, and the shade is BL05. This is a recreation set of one that I had done a couple years ago. We're also going to use these butterflies here, so let's get right into it. Alright, so we're going in with that Phoenix Nail Co. color first. I'm going to apply that base layer that I talked about yesterday. This is to help minimize the exposure of uncured gel to the nail plate. So we'll get that base done, and then we'll go in with our slip layer. Now that our base layer is cured, we're going to go in with a thin slip layer, and then into that we'll float our bigger bead of gel in to build up the strength and structure of these nails. I like to use a thin liner brush just to perfect the shaping and to make sure that the bulk of the product is right in the apex where we need the most strength. The easiest way to build an apex when you're using gel is to actually flip the hand over and allow it to self-level using gravity to pull the bulk of the product into the apex. Alright, now that we flipped it back over, we're going to check the line of light, and then I'm going to use a flash cure light just to get it flash cured enough that it doesn't move while I'm working on the other fingers. After flash curing each nail, you do want to make sure that you give them a full cure in a full-size LED light. Then you're going to go in with your color. Again, this is Electric Blue by Madam Glam. Now you'll notice on this first coat application, I'm not getting super close to the sidewalls. I do try and butt up to the cuticle a little bit, but I'm taking it pretty easy because this is such a pigmented color. I want to make sure that I'm not touching the skin or any dryness around the edge of the nail, just to ensure that I'm able to clean everything up really well for a clean and polished final look. And while those are curing, I'm going to take a little bit of my polish and I'm going to place it on a tile. This is to work my liner brush through in order to get nice and tight to the sidewalls and cuticle. Now that this first coat has a full cure, I'm going to tightline. Unfortunately, what I should have done first was to remove the inhibition layer of the builder base that we used, because it's actually acting as a slip layer for this thicker gel polish, and it's flooding into the sidewalls and eventually into the cuticle. Now we're going to go in with our glitter gel polish. This you can actually use in a floating motion using a slip layer. So that's what I'm doing first. I'm using this to apply a really thin, even color. And then what we're going to do is add in a bigger bead that we're going to just melt into this thin slip layer. I know in beauty school we're taught never do thick coats of gel polish, and for the most part that's true. However, this is the one caveat that I can think of. When you're using a glitter like this, because it's got a clear, transparent, or even like a tinted jelly base, you're going to still have a full cure because of that clarity. So what you can do is apply it a little thicker. It helps the glitter pieces themselves to self-level, so that way you have a nice, very smooth, and very clean application. Now I'm going to go in with 91% isopropyl alcohol on a lint-free wipe, and we're going to remove that inhibition layer before we go in and apply our stickers. Now, if you're anything like me, you actually struggle more getting the sticker off of the backing paper than anything else in this entire set. So once we do that, we'll go ahead and get that sticker placed. And remember, because we removed that dispersion layer, there is no sticky residue on the nail, so the stickers are going to adhere very, very well. You're not going to have to worry about any lumps or bumps or creases because they fit the nail pretty well, and because you've removed that sticky layer. Alright, now that we have our stickers on, we're going to top coat, give that a full cure, and then I'll be right back for the final reveal. And as promised, here's the final reveal. If you liked today's video, go ahead and give it a like, leave me a comment down below, and we'll be back for another video tomorrow.